Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make banana bread. Now everyone has their favorite banana bread recipe, but today I'm going to share a recipe with a twist. This is a banana streusel bread, one of those recipes that's easy to make and uses the most basic ingredients. And the best part is it has a delicious flavor and a moist texture. So let's get started. First we'll do all the preparations, starting with preheating the oven to 180 degrees Celsius, and then I'll melt the butter so that it cools down by the time we use it. Here are 3 medium-sized bananas which I have mashed with the fork. Let's keep this aside. And here are 3 eggs. I'm going to lightly beat them. Here it goes. So they are done. And here I have 1 cup of walnuts which I'm going to toast while my oven preheats. So keep it in the same oven for 8 to 10 minutes. Now the special, the different and the unique ingredient that I'm going to use in this recipe are these Cadbury eclairs and Cadbury minis. Eclairs is a kind of caramel, the caramel toffees, and the Cadbury minis are the milk chocolates. So just unwrap all of these like this, and now here you can take any other candies too, like you can take any candy which do not burn in the oven. You can also use caramels or any other caramel toffees and just chop them roughly and keep them aside, dividing into 2. Some we are going to use in the bread and some we are going to use on top of. Then also chop these toasted walnuts. You can also take some other nuts here if you have at home, like pecans, hazelnuts, and even almonds. But I would prefer that walnuts and pecans are the best options here. So just try to use this, but if you don't have them, you can use other nuts also. Now chop them roughly and divide again in 2 parts, one to use in the bread and one for topping. Okay, now let's start with our recipe. Now take a large bowl and add into it the flour, light brown sugar, baking powder, baking soda, and if you are using unsalted butter, then also add half teaspoon of salt. I'm using salted butter, so I don't need salt in this. Whisk all of these together until incorporated, and now add chopped toffees and nuts into this. And mix again, and use your hands while doing this so that all the toffees and nuts are properly coated with the flour. Now don't forget to wash your hands before and after doing this. Okay, keep this aside. And now in another bowl, add the beaten eggs. Just give it a light mix again before adding mashed bananas to it. So here goes the mashed bananas. Give this a good mix again. And then add vanilla extract. Mix it again. And now add the yogurt, melted butter, and start mixing again. It's simple, right? Now once this is mixed, take your dry ingredients. Make a well in the center and pour all the wet ingredients into it. Okay. And now with a spatula, lightly fold the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients until just combined. The batter is going to be thick and chunky, and do not overmix the batter. Just fold it until you don't see the flour pockets. Okay. So this is done, and now is the time to pour the batter in the prepared pan. Here I have a 9 by 5 inch loaf pan which I have greased and lined with parchment paper. So once the batter is transferred to the pan, smoothen the surface and then sprinkle the remaining nuts and toffees over the top. Okay, so this is done. Now bake this until the bread is golden brown. So let's say 55 to 60 minutes, but start keeping a check after 40 minutes because everyone's oven is different and you can burn your surface, your streusel topping, in case you are not looking at your oven. So into the oven for 55 to 60 minutes. Okay, our bread is now done, and once baked, place on a wire rack to cool and then remove the bread from the pan. And let's cut a slice now. See how quick bread this was. See, the toffees, chocolate and nuts have given this bread a nice golden brown crisp crust, and it also has a sweet caramel flavor. I hope you like the surprise ingredient in this banana streusel bread, that is the caramel toffee chunks that we have added on the top. Now you can have it warm, you can have it cold, and you can even freeze it for a month or two. So I hope you like this recipe. If you like it, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you like all my recipes, do not forget to subscribe to my channel for many more such yummy, delicious dessert recipes. Also, do not forget to click on that bell icon so that whenever I post a video, you get a notification and you do not miss out on anything. So until we meet again, take good care of yourself and happy baking.